The next part of the choreography series for the soft Balady routine starts from, we just walked forward, we did the doom tech, tech doom tech, doom tech, tech doom tech, doom tech, tech doom tech, doom tech, tech doom tech. Okay, so the next move, and this is my right foot, you can do it whatever direction you want, doesn't matter. It's, you know, I'm just showing you how to do this step. You can do whatever you want with it. If it's not exactly what I do, make something else out of it, that's fine. So I'm gonna take this foot, I'm gonna go forward to the side, and then a 3-step turn. 2, 3, and then kick. And then front, side, 1, 2, 3, kick. And then it's gonna go front, front. So this is gonna be kind of like an up, front, down, back undulation, and I'm gonna do it with just one hip, not with both. So if I'm here, foot's on the toe, that foot's flat. I'm gonna go up, back, up, up, up. And the hands are gonna stay in a position where they need to be. Whatever looks pretty, try not to keep them down here. Someplace nice. I found that this position works the best. And then there is and I'm gonna put a shimmy on this, little hip circle around. That's gonna change me over to the other foot. So here, I'm gonna go forward, back, 1, 2, 3, kick. Okay, show you that again. So I'm here on this side, and I'm gonna go forward, back, and 1, 2, plant the foot, kick. Okay, so one more time. Forward, back, plant the foot, kick. Forward, back, plant the foot, kick. Okay. So I want to do something else, but that doesn't go with the music. So here, it's going to go forward, back, plant the foot, kick. Forward, back, plant the foot, kick. So when I kick, I'm going to have my toes pointed, and I'm going to try to kick up straight to the back. All right? And I'm going to try to keep my knees together on that. So it's like this part of the kick, and not kick here or kick out to the side or something like that. Try to keep the knees and the legs flat. Okay, so far what we've done is to go back to that first one. Forward, out, 1, 2, 3, kick. Forward, out, 1, 2, 3, kick. Undulation, 2. I think it's 4. It could be 6 or 8, and then hip circle around, changing feet. Front, back, plant the foot, kick. Front, back, plant the foot, kick. And then you do the same thing except on this side. Undulation all the way around. And I'm going to move to back. All right, as I do that. So I'm going to come back probably about 2 or 3 steps. Okay, the next part is a lower undulation and then an upper undulation. So I'll show that to you here. lower undulation, I'm gonna go lower and then up, upper, lower. I'm gonna bend the knees slightly, lower, upper. When I go up, I'm going to straighten my knees slightly. And they're never locked back. They always have that bend in there. But I don't want them straight up, okay? The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my feet like this. You can see that here. Okay, so I've got 1 foot here, 1 foot here. When I travel to the side, I'm gonna go this way. So we call that a floaty where I'm from. That's where you're just keeping the direction that you're going, that foot behind and this foot in front. And I'm not gonna cross them over a whole bunch. I'm just gonna here, just like that. Now, when I do that undulation, the lower one is gonna be flat foot, lower, and then up on your toes for the upper, lower, upper, lower, and upper. Okay, so it goes from the back, and I'm gonna go towards the front of the stage at kind of like an angle. So I'm gonna start over here a little more. So I've got that one here, and I'm gonna put my hands out for balance. I'm gonna go down, up, down, up. And if you get those abs working in there, that looks fabulous. So however many it is, I think it's 6 or 8, I don't know. And then when I get up here, I'm going to change the weight to the side, hip, hip, and then again hip. You're going all the way around. Okay, and I think there's a little wobbly hip things here. Then I'm going to go this one. I'm going to do a reverse undulation, which is lower hips, up, back, down, front, and then upper, up, back, down, front. Now when you do that, keep your head under control because you don't want to look like that. You want to go lower, upper, lower, upper. Okay? I'm over here, I just turned and did a little, and here, I'm going to put my hand here this time because there's a little accent where the shoulders go dun dun. So it's going to go. Oh, and it's the same way with the feet. Except on this one, I'm going to have the direction that I'm going. This one's going to go out front, and this one's going to go behind. So it's going to go lower, upper, flat foot on the toes, flat foot on the toes, all the way through that. So when the lower is flat foot on the toes of the chest. So here, lower, chest. And then there's a boom, boom. Lower, chest, bump, bump, lower, chest, bump, bump, lower, chest, bump, bump. Okay, so that one, again, however many counts it takes. When I get to this side, this time I want, okay, so the weight's over here. This one is gonna go front, front, and then forward. So that's like a twist forward. Keep this hand under control. It should move a little bit, but it shouldn't move a whole bunch. Okay, this one's going to keep you up. So forward, forward. Keep this hand nice and relaxed. All right? All right, so after we do the lower and upper reverse undulation with the accents to the music, goes up, low, and I can't remember how many that is. Again, we do the hip thing, and then we go around to the back, and do a hip circle, and then up. I'm going to be posed with this hip. This is my right. It could be your left. Doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do, there's a drum accent. So it's going to go down, 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 chest, up, down. So it's doom, 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 doom. Other side. Same hip or other hip. Doom, 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 and chest. Up, down is that doom. Doom, 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 doom. And then the music changes again. The right hip can be the left. Doom, 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 and up. At the same time, when I bring my hands up, I'm going to bring this hip up, up. And then as I bring my hands down, this hip's going to go down, down, down. Boom, 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 and then up. just finished up front here, doing the boom, 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 and then doom, 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 up, doom, 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 boom. So now I'm going to go into a tush push to the side. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to change over to this side, and I'm going to look over my shoulder here. 1, 2, 3, and then in. This time I'm going to kind of go to the side window here, and then I'm just going to do undulations to the back of the stage, right about here. And then it goes into that drum solo, so it's like boom, do, 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 do. Shimmy, hit the accents, do whatever you can, that works. And then the other side, same thing, and then all of a sudden the music goes up, and then it goes down, all the way over to the other side, and a little shimmy. You could do a shoulder or hips, doesn't matter. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, down, up, 2, 2, 3, down, up. And then I'm going to go ahead and start doing undulations, but this time I'm going to go to the back. 1, 2, back, 1, 2, back, and then turning again into here. Now, there's a little drum solo there, again, that most people would just stand there and shimmy here like this, but I want you to use your skills and do that with a walking shimmy, okay? And I'll show you how to do that, down by my feet here. So you can see, so this is an Egyptian shimmy. If you're doing the shimmy with your knees, you're not gonna be able to move. It's gonna turn into a choo-choo, and I don't want you doing a choo-choo. No choo-choos on this one. This one is you learn how to shimmy off of one hip, and then the other one, and then the other one, and as you're walking forward, you're doing these shimmies. So that's what I want you to do. That all the way up to the top, and to the front of the stage. Okay, so there's a little bit of an accent after that walking shimmy. So it's here, shimmy, just keep moving. You don't have to go very fast. Just do that shimmy and walk at the same time. Then there's those dooms accent one, go do, 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 do. And then what I'd like you to do is do just down front, do, 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 do. Okay, so what I do is I start up top, boom, 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 like that. If you can't do that, another thing you can do is just do a little bouncing. So if I do that, it's go up on my heels just slightly and bounce down onto the floor. Okay, keep your knees soft when you do that. Okay, everything after this, I'm gonna let you do on your own. Just make it a big grand, move around the whole stage, do lots of turns and lots of flourishes. And then on the very end, you could always do your, because there's 2 false endings there, you can do your turn, come it down, then back up, and boom. Make sure you pose nicely, because someone's gonna take your picture and you don't wanna look like this. Okay? Send me some videos, show me how you did.